Welcome everyone to the spirits within us. My team's here, creators here, the messaging. I'm going to do a little read. I've no idea what I'm going to read on. I've had some new cards. Let's see if I get guided to use them. So let's see what we're going to get here. Okay, we have the Lovers, we have the Tower, and we have the High Priestess. So, okay. I'm going to use the Past Life Energy Oracle just for, let's see what we can get from this. Obviously, we've got in the past, we have the Lovers. So something happened in a love situation that caused the terror. And obviously you are the High Priest, High Priestess. So let's see what we can get from these. Okay, so we have over the top of the Lovers, we have the Community card with personal or professional connections. So in this love situation, I believe that there was more than you and the other person involved into this relationship. As we have the Community, it's telling me that there was an involvement with others, either personally or professionally, in this connection. And then we have the Tower, abandonment, feelings of unworthiness and rejection. So I believe at this time you was feeling unworthy and rejected. I believe that, well, either you or this person, we shall say at the moment. And we have the Moon there in the background. I believe that something was being done under the Moon. So, you know, things were being done behind your back, gaslighting, things like that. And we have this little girl here, and I believe that this person was attacking your inner child. This past person was actually attacking your inner child and bringing in some sort of abandonment issues. Maybe you hadn't even got abandonment issues, but the way they were attacking you was making you feel that way. It may not have even been your emotions, but we're gonna get some more cards. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, and we have phobias, anxiety, overcoming fears. So you had anxieties, and you know, you was overthinking. I think you were overthinking. You had I think this past person, because they were for the community, shall we say, either in a personal or a professional matter. So they wasn't totally committed to you. They were giving you mixed signals, making you feel, you know, feelings of rejection, and as though you wasn't worthy to be with them, basically, causing you overthinking and anxiety and all these kind of phobias. But I do believe, because you are the High Priestess and it fell on the High Priestess, you overcome all these problems and things that this past person was sending your way. We have a caretaker, putting others first. So yeah, you was looking after this person, this other person who was with you in this relationship, and you were really looking after them. You're a caring person. You know, we have the caretaker, and you put them first. You was putting them first by the looks of it in the past, before yourself. You were putting this other person before you, even though, I mean, I don't think at the time you knew that, or you may have known they were for others, not just for you. We have on the Tower physical issues, illness, accident, injury, and that's come under the abandonment and the Tower and the abandonment card. So I do believe that this past person was trying to cause you illness and injury, and trying to make things happen under the moon. They were already attacking your inner child. They were already making you feel as though you were rejected in this situation. And then we have the High Priestess. Because of this all these things and the way this person made you feel, and it's got physical issues. I think they were saying things to you on about your physical appearance as well. I think that's what they were doing, you know, and I think they were saying that you were too clingy. I got that then, saying you were too clingy or something like that. We've got isolation, lack of connections, but I believe because you are the High Priestess, because all of the things from the past, you know, you overcome your fears, you overcome your anxieties, you overcome everything that was being done to you, and you put yourself into isolation. And it, you know, with lack of connections, I believe that you just kept yourself away from everyone and thought about yourself. You put yourself first above everything else. In the past, with this lover situation, we have Archangel Michael, who's bringing in strength, courage, and he helps you to let go. Archangel Michael came in and he cut the cords, basically, of this past relationship. This past relationship, you know, you went through a hell of a lot with them. He brought in the strength and the courage that you needed to get over, to let go. And I do believe that you work with Archangel Michael. He's awesome at cutting cords. He's great at cutting people off, you know. So you brought in, Archangel Michael was around, and you brought him in as well for your cord cutting ceremony. I believe that you've done a cord cutting ceremony, and if you haven't, you need to call in Archangel Michael and do a cord cutting ceremony to get rid of this past energy. Over the tower, we have Archangel Raguel, justice, discipline and harmony. So yeah, what this person put you through was unjust, basically. And, you know, there was a tower brought to that situation. That situation has now gone. You know, it's gone, it's past, it has totally gone. This is what I'm feeling. You had the discipline to bring in harmony into your life, and whilst you was doing and bringing in the discipline and harmony in your life, you also called in justice as well. You called in justice in this situation. We've got the High Priestess now, finding love, so spouse lover. There is someone new on the cards, and it has spouse lover, and I do believe that this person is someone for you. And look at the card number, it's 17, which adds up to an 8, and we're in the 8th month. We're in the year of the 8. Yeah, so you've got a new love on the cards, and it's a spouse lover. So I do believe that it's someone going to be very good, very, very good for you. Okay, with the first line, we've got life between lives with the energetic realm, which falls onto the lovers. Now, there was some sort of, I do believe that this person was taking your energy, basically, in some form or fashion. They were, people say energy vampires and that, but because you was too overgiving anyway. You was a giver. You was overgiving. You kept giving and giving and giving. You hadn't got any boundaries, basically. You knew that this person was doing things in a community sense with a lot of other people, on not just yourself. You knew that, but because you are such a loving, kind, caring person, you just carried on being you, and you carried on looking after them and taking care of them. They didn't really need to be taken care of, but I do think that in this situation, this person from your past, there was a bit of a child, to be honest. They never actually grew up, and they need someone to take care of them because they haven't done any inner work at all. They've still got a lot of childhood wounding and a lot of childhood healing to do. I believe that you was helping them in this situation to heal wounds, you know, or you were trying to help them heal wounds, and they wasn't having any of it by the looks of it. because Archangel Michael had to step in and give you the strength and the courage to let go of this situation. Now, with a life between lives in an energetic form, they were trying to attach to your energy. They loved your energy. Obviously, we've got the third card in the line is the High Priestess. So they were attaching to your energy because you are, you know, the High Priestess. You're loving, kind, caring. You are all the queens. You are so energetic, and that's what they were doing. They were pulling, even though you were giving anyway, you are a giving person, but they were taking more all the time. They weren't giving nothing at all back. And like I said before, basically they are the child, you know. Then we had the Tower. And after the abandonment and the physical issues that you overcame, and justice was done, you had success, personal or professional achievement. So I do believe once you moved on from this situation and the Tower came in, you moved into an abundant time in your life. You started to look a little deeper at what's happening in the solar system as you got in there, you know, looking through the little looking glass and lighting the candle, connecting to past loved ones. And we also have like a map and a little compass there. So I believe that you probably started traveling, going on holidays, going to, I don't know, retreats, things like that, you know, just being yourself, healing and becoming a better you, a better who you are. Yeah, you have got personal and professional achievements, so you have achieved so much more from this situation, which probably in the long run was actually a blessing, and it was sent just to wake you up and bring you up into a better you, a better person, you know. As we go into the High Priestess, you obviously did. I do believe you are doing something for yourself now. You may be working for yourself, doing, you know, some professional venture, what you are going on for yourself. We're going on to the High Priestess with Archangel Paniel, who brings optimism and hope into the situation. So after you know, because you are the High Priestess of Priestess, you overcome your phobias and your anxieties. You went into isolation, you worked on yourself, and because of that, you've had a lack of connection, but there is incoming love on the cards for you. And we also have optimism and hope with Archangel. So it looks a very optimistic, yeah, situation here. It looks as though this love situation is going to be very good, very hopeful, and it looks as though it's something that you need to bring you out of yourself again. We have longing for love, loneliness. So in the past, you was a bit lonely, and I do believe that this is why you wanted this connection, because you was lonely, you know, you needed some sort of physical connection. And if you look at the cards, there's actually 3 people in the cards, and that's what I was on about, the community. I do believe that this was a third-party relationship. Switch it, the roles, male, female, opposite, you know, as whatever way. I do believe that this person came into your life and they were already in a love situation, a love connection with someone else. And it's a connection that they've always been in and they keep going back to, by the looks of it. It's always, they will never get out of that situation. They will never grow from that situation. Like I said, they're a child. It's been a long, very long relationship what they've been having with this person, and they'll be with them and they'll move from them. They'll be with them and then they'll move from them, and it goes on and on and on and on, and they're never ever breaking and cutting the cords. That's why my Archangel Michael's there. So this past person didn't cut the cords. And I do believe even yourself, you may have had ex-partners who you talk to because you're a loving person. But since this, it's made you understand that, you know, once the relationship's over, it's over. They are an ex for a reason. Let them go, move away, remove, delete, and don't talk to, basically. Obviously, if there's children involved, you do have to keep contact. But in other, just a normal circumstance, I believe that you should actually just cut them out of your life and just move on. You're moving to the Tower with education. So yeah, where I'm going from all of these past, you know, apart from, it's very dark, isn't it, with the Tower there. Apart from Archangel Raguel, who came in with justice and discipline, and once that justice was done and you disciplined yourself into an harmonious being of, you know, light and dark, and you balanced yourself, you moved into a better professional and personal relationship, and you had success with what you were doing. I believe that you are, and you have been learning. You've been learning a lot with the education card, and I do believe that you're also a teacher. I believe that the things that you have learned from this past situation, you're now putting into practice to help others move on in their journey, because you've understood a lot of things from this, just this one relationship that you didn't know before. So it was a learning curve for you, and it's also an ability what you picked up to be able to teach others and learn from, and learn others from your past mistakes, so you can help them to either not do it or to overcome it when they've been through it. We've got the Tarot card with the High Priestess, and you're in service. So I do believe that from all of this, because you are a teacher now, and you've learned, and you're going to help others to learn about these kind of situations, this is what you're doing. You're spreading the word, and you're helping others now to understand about these kind of relationships with toxicity and people that, you know, are in third party relationships. And for what you've learned, you can now pass on and help others, because you're going to bring value to other people's lives. You see, you know, you're going to help others, you're going to be of service to others in the world. I think that might be, I'm going to yeah, I'll do one more line, yeah, because we have Archangel Zachiel, compassion, freedom and forgiveness. So yeah, because you are so compassionate, you walked away from this situation, and you're now free. You're a free bird basically, and you have forgiven this situation. You've forgiven, and you've moved on. You've gone, you've moved away from it. You have so many angels around you, with you. In each line, the angels are there, guiding and protecting you along the way. We've got leadership, person of authority. So yeah, you are a leader, you're not a follower, and you understand that. You the leader, you are the leader. I believe this other person was trying to control you. There ain't been a control card or anything come up yet, but I do feel that they were trying, you know, to put you down, but you are the leader. You know, you're an healer with the High Priestess. You're, you know, you're everything basically. You're a teacher. You're going to teach others, and you are a person of authority, of great authority. And I do believe that's with Creator, Source Energy. You've got expressive talent, creativity, the arts. So yeah, you're actually doing something. This teaching, this creativity, what you have, you are giving out to others. You might be doing a channel like this. You might even be a card reader, you know, an healer, etc. But that's where I'm going. You're here to help, to change the world, to help others move on into the new world that we're actually in now. I mean, the old world has actually gone. There is no time. There has never been time. It was a creation that man made. You should be able to move freely in all energetic realms, because you are the High Priest, High Priestess, you know. Let's see, we'll do another one. We've got a career history. So even though that's fallen on that, your career, your job, your work, your patterns, it's like, you know, you're going to need help with what you're doing. This is where I'm going. You're going to need help, because it's going to expand that much. You're going to need people, others, to actually help you, to come and you know, whatever it is, whatever this project is that you have, because you are a person of authority, you are the boss. You are going to need others to help you in this situation, because this project's what you have is going to expand really, really well. We have the self-doubt card, feelings of inadequacy, but I don't believe you do feel inadequate. I believe that you did in the past. You was doubting yourself, what this person was trying to project upon you, and that's in the tarot card. But you have no self-doubt anymore. You know, you are the leader, you're not the follower. And we have personal power, strength and determination. So yeah, you have that power within you. You have the strength and you have the power, you know, to overcome these problems of self-doubt anyway. And the feelings of inadequacy, I don't think they were yours. I think this was all projection from this love situation. I'm going to just pull the next three and I'm going to close this reading now, because we've got quite a few cards there. So we have the Sun. What a beautiful card. So this lover situation, once that was over and done, the Sun came out nice and bright, you know, from the Tower. Obviously the Tower fell. You are the High Priestess leading into the Sun. There's the story with the Sun, and that's a beautiful card, you know. That's a beautiful card to just close that old situation down. And then we have the World, which is everything, you know. What better way, the Sun and the World, to close the card, because you are, and you understand that you are a part of everything and everything is a part of you. You are all the astrological signs, you know, and you've got him, like I said before, with time. He's standing on one of those things that does time, isn't he? There is no time. You control time yourself. You control it all. And we have the Moon. That is beautiful. So we have the Sun, the World and the Moon. That is absolutely beautiful to close this reading. So whatever happened in the past, you know, with this lover situation that basically caused a massive tower, yeah, it caused a tower. You had a tower moment, and they were trying to cause a tower moment in your life. They were sending projections and trying to bring you down, physical and abandonment issues. They were trying to give you delusions of self-doubt, and yeah, they were a very good person at the end of the day. We had a third-party relationship, and they were for the community. They was never going to change. They were always going to be this little child, and you was always going to be their carer, and they was going to continue doing what they were doing. They were never going to change. And after this, and you understood this, and Archangel Michael came in and moved you out of arm's reach. You know, you went into the energetic part where you got all your energies back, because this person was draining and sucking your energy. You have a beautiful career ahead of you. With the, you know, after the Tower fell, you actually called in justice with Archangel Raphael, discipline and harmony. So you became there. You do not self-doubt yourself. You have no doubts at all about who you are and what you can do, because you are a leader. You are going to teach people. You, I believe, are, well, you are the High Priestess, and I believe what you are going to be doing is you're going to be helping this new world that we are now in, because the old world's gone. There was no split of the world. Well, there was kind of a split of the world. It was between good and evil, basically, light and dark, and you balance that perfectly within yourself with the Sun, the Moon and the World. You are the world sitting in between the Sun and the Moon. You are everything. You are a part of creation, and creation is a part of you. You're going to be a teacher to the new generations. It's going to be, you know, you're going to be known for your teachings, for your works, for your words, for how you've helped others to achieve and move into a new being, a new existence and a new life. because you are the High Priest, High Priestess, and you hold the world within you with the sun and the moon. And that was an absolutely lovely reading from myself, my team and creator. We wish you unconditional love, light and healing energy, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.